Oh. Eh. Okay. I feel like it's one of those cases where I probably should go back to doing these things. Whatever they're called. Train unloaders. Those things, you know. At the same time, I don't have to do all the work like moving this thing and all that crap. It's work and all. What is assembly machines waiting on? Assembly machine 2s, which is waiting on assembly machine 1s. Huh. Pay dates. Ooh, an XKCD. I remember this one. Various former Soviet states. Western Europe, Eastern Europe. Middle East, Sahara Desert. Rainforest. Southeast Asia, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea. Scandinavia? I like how there's no Vietnam in that picture. There's insane chance descending. Yeah, it's chance descending into anarchy right now. Yeah, that picture actually is interesting. There's no... I would have thought there would be a Vietnam. But I can't see it. With all that's been going on, how old is it? I don't actually recall. Doesn't give a date. That was the 80s. The XKCD picture. Primary school had maps a couple of years old, useless for learning Africa. Particular XKCD was done in the 90s. Was it? Well, they should have still had Vietnam. I'm fairly certain this is like 2006 or 7 or something. Hockey. Oh, there's all the undergrounds again. Or is it actually older than I'm remembering? Also, how's red circuits are okay? Just double check what these need. Just time. Oh, and greens probably. By the look of it. Yeah, greens. You know all the US states you've been in. The real question is, do you know all of the states that you haven't been in? I mean, it's people in the 80s, the ones who even know where Vietnam is. That's the thing, is you don't know who's been surveyed. Who is the surveyor and who is the demographic? Because you can really skew the results. Depending on who you survey, what the demographic is. Let's mow that up. Why? Oh. That would explain a lot. There we go. Now one thing I need to do, because this is actually a 68 or 64, if I bring this thing up, there's two either side. What I'm thinking of doing is putting an 8 lane either side leading into it. If I can find it. If I can find it. I thought about a 4 lane here and at the bottom, but it might not be enough. So I'm thinking one of these. So 4. 1, 2. It's about there. I think is what will do it. I might have been a bit optimistic as though. Yeah. Maybe. Let's see, 1, 2, there. There we go. How much of an underground? Oh. Ooh. See if I can do the same on the other side. Probably not, because this is in the way. Looks like it's time to get creative. Let's see now. Well, I don't think that'll work. I only remember the 50 US states because he had a Maniac song. Which one? Because there's the states song, and then there's also the country song to the Mexican hat dance. I might not do that. There we go. Deconstruct. Yakko did the countries of the world. Yeah, that's the one I remember. Oh, it's explosion of bots. Yeah, so I want something like that. Could actually go there, even. Because these merge. So I can pull this back one. General rule of thumb, democratic in the name, it's generally not. What does it mean if there's republic in the name? Oh, there's a leading question. There's a leading statement or question if you ever heard one. Hey, boogers out the way. Here. Well, storage is officially full of circuits now. Republic means they absorbed at least 3 unwilling neighbours. Republic of France. What I should do is a bit of that. And now we wait for the hordes. Split the workload in half. Here they come. Republic means we get Planet Destroyer, don't mess with this. Czech Republic recently also approved Czechia to get away with negative connotation having Republic in the name. First F5 of the night. I'm sure it won't be the last too. Come on, finish. I don't think that's helping. What I should do is run closer. On account of the bot charging being so bad. Yeah. Oh, what a save. Meow. I still can only just outrun the bots on concrete. If I go here, that I can't. Here comes more. Ah, I can't see it. There's no radar. Bot charging really, yeah. It's probably the single most complained about thing, is the bot charging. Bin some of this excess. How's that lubricant going? Empty. Resorting to the Dutch levels of chat, bearable levels. Restoring the Dutch levels. Alright, I'll see you. Good night then. See you later. Enjoy the VOD. You don't have to sign up with the category, as far as I know. It's just a site that glues more than one stream together, or at least one stream together. I wonder if that'll be changed in 16 though. Be nice if they did. Nice little quality of life thing. What I should also do is tear up some more of this. And free up some more undergrounds. Because you know, that's smart and all. There we go. Side effect of faster charging, yeah, that's another issue on itself. Which is already a problem actually, with the faster bots. Okay, so this thing can go here. There was one improvement I did find that could be made to this thing. There's like one belt that could be optimized. There, and there. There's not near enough undergrounds to finish this thing. Might actually trigger the shortage of these things, potentially. Nope. -2. It's getting down though. I worry about the express splitters because I've never made one since version 12 in this map, as it turns out. Now there was an optimization I did find. It's actually this belt here can go to there. There's one extra belt tile. And that's the only thing I can find inefficient with this. Otherwise it's pretty well perfect. What was that blue buff on the screen? It is a 64 lane balancer. Whoop. Might actually drop another one of these in. Ow. Where does... Yeah, it's basically finishes. I should come up with something better eventually. Yeah, balances are very weird things. They're not very... It's not obvious how they work straight off. How are you on the lubricant front? Pretty good. Full up even. It's generally good. Splitters are actually in the thingy. I might reintroduce that request then. Oh, there's no one balancer build yet. You only need like the 4-way balancer realistically. Maybe the 8-way to a lesser extent. So, yeah, it is balancing. I kinda hate the way I've done it, just gluing 2 8-ways onto it. But at the same time, eh. Dull. I wonder if I'll have to oh, I don't wanna. I don't really want to reshuffle the belt outputs. This 8-way one's actually, it's a weird one. It is actually just two, it's kind of 2 4-ways. Actually, Can was actually quite surprised by how clever it is. It was telling me. It's like 4 the thingy networks all in one, and it does it amazingly in an amazingly compact package. I don't want that track. Oh, how actually... Oh, 116, it's just gone down. Gone down something crazy. Speaking of going down, how's that at? It's 1.8 now. I'm just waiting on... assembly machine 3s now, that's good. And you're waiting on... plate and gears. Why are you so slow? Waiting on plate. Okay. It's going to reach the point where I need the processing units going again. There are... Oh, hang on. Yeah, the whole class of double balancers that you can make smaller number of inputs and outputs from. It's a forum post showing all 832 based on the 4-way. I don't doubt it. Can duplicate the ME? I can. Wouldn't actually help a hell of a lot though, because it wouldn't affect the rate at which material's coming in, because the bots have to come all the way over here to pick stuff up. So actually, I don't think picking up enough. Oh no, it's got 4,800. It's just the bots aren't picking enough stuff. Oops, I went out of bot range. Ah, I've got a stack on me anyway. I'm very much thinking this will have to change. Oh yeah, I just remembered something random. I had a page open to someone who was hosting and I had it muted, so I forgot it was open. And then when I switched back, they were hosting someone who was streaming Overwatch at 600 bitrate. 600k. Which was quite a surprise, actually. More undergrounds. It's not often you see someone streaming Overwatch. It's such at under like 4,000. Usually like 5 or 6, maybe, and sometimes even 7. Okay, let's connect this up. So, you go there, you go there, you go there, you go there. There to there. 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 How far do you reach? There. There. I'm just making a real mess looking setup of this thing, ain't I? Yeah. Yeah. Just a big old tangled balling mess. But that's fine. Everyone likes a tangled mess of belt. Don't they now? So if I can keep these direct, that would be dandy. There. 2, 3. That doesn't seem right. Hang on a minute. Should be 14 there. There's 14 there. Wow, there's only 4 though. So 1, 2, 3. Having said that, there's only 3. So I've missed one. There. Yeah, I've doubled up. So this should be 7, yep. Tangled mess. You haven't seen your ME. I want a bot embargo. Only construction bots. Yeah, that would make for quite an interesting mess. Oh, if I make that one go there, that one go there. So that goes up into there, that goes up into there, that goes up into there. Like so, there, and there, 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 there. And lucky last goes to there, to there, to there, to there, and done. So you are connected all right. You come up to there. like so. There. That one's not even necessary, as it turns out. This one I can just move up to save on belt total. Like that. There we go. Hey, I was about to say rabbit squirts again. Rabbit squirts. Rabbit squirrel. I can't help it. Just I glance at it and that's what I see. Okay. Watching Shred build his exact same build every time. What is he doing? Got me intrigued now. Is it because he's just building the same base every time? Oh yeah, the same Bugzilla base every time. He's got some interesting builds though. It's like some of the, like his ammo build I quite like. Same factory setup every time. That's the thing, that's the only downside with the whole Bugzilla thing, is you're always doing the same thing over and over. You're sort of committed to doing the same thing every time. Okay. Pop that there. Really not liking the non-RSO map. Good old RSO. Same build no matter what. Admittedly, Colonel Will, all that sort of does the same thing. Accidentally got all my Steam achievements modded. Did they ever fix that? It was a thing, like I got all my achievements in this map, before the thing was set up properly. Even though the map was modded, it still gave them to me. It's actually an interesting question. Oh no. Fish that came within 15 hours. That pretty sure. Yeah, these production ones. This map gave them to me in Steam, even though it says it doesn't. Now. Plastique. Let's get... Achievements will be resettable. Oh yeah, the achievements has completely changed. Or the behaviour's completely changed in 16. about as 90 as sounding as this can possibly get. So that is second copper. That's first copper. The non-Steam version with all achievements vanilla anyway. I did them once just for the sake of doing them properly. I kind of dislike the idea of being able to just take them using mods, because then it cheapens the value of them, but at the same time it's just achievements, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's not like they're worth anything. If achievements were worth money, then you would actually have concern. Oh yes, Skyrim achievements in a modded game. Ah, damn it. Pull up the whole lot. There we go. Suppose I need the... oh, I shouldn't... I might actually change this vertical one to a suit. Instead of moving the horizontal, because the horizontal would look nice. It would be more obvious if I realigned to it. So... there. And there. Where the hell is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those all go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all speed ones. Alright, so the next lot is all just for processor units. I'm not even complete yet. This one's gonna have to move. I'm deleting them, but it actually doesn't matter, because there will be more. It's actually something I should play at some point as Skyrim. Do a playthrough of that. I wouldn't mind doing a playthrough of Red Alert too. The original. That's definitely something to do. That nice alternation. Purdy. Me likey. Nice to see it all draining properly. It's just filling up the belts. Okay, let's continue on. See, 8, no? What the? Oh yeah, because you're that one's neighbouring the last green circuit in. So I need to realign this here. No, I don't. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright, so this needs to come across. Wait a minute. Why doesn't that line up? So that should be there. It's not possible to display Skyrim unmodded. It is possible, it's just not that fun. Can't play the game unmodded, game's fundamentally flawed. Minecraft. Did I not line... I don't think I did, actually. No, I didn't. My bad. Pull that up. I gotta tear up all these circuits too. Damn it. Damn it all. Oh, an explosion of circuits. Boo. Let's get near that robo range, logistics range. Don't think you ever tried Minecraft unmodded? You had to be very early in on Minecraft to be into unmodded. It depends on when you got into it too, because if you got in late in the beta, like when potions and enchanting was really fleshed out, it was alright. But before that, you only go so far in vanilla Minecraft. Microsoft actually bought it at the point when it was at its very peak, which actually makes sense. Like, Microsoft haven't really done anything to it because I don't need to. It's actually a pretty shrewd move on Mojang's part when they sold it off. Couldn't have been better timing. Oh wait. I think Microsoft have mainly done a few things as far as console editions go. Oh, there's a few. They're always adding blocks too. But there's not been a hell of a lot added otherwise. That's better. Yeah. Oh. They came back to charge. Whoops. Did it again. Just didn't play with anyone's hard or anything like that. Microsoft's moving to subscription, but yeah. You can blame Apple for that. And the current management. Unfortunately, it's the way everyone wants to go. $150 per version of Office. That's the ultimate risk, like... you can't guarantee that you'll have anything fixed anymore. You can blame EverQuest. Really, EverQuest? EverQuest is one of those games which I've sort of heard of, but don't really know much about. I never really got into it. I remember it's like been in the news since forever. It's just something I don't know about though, a lot about. Oh yeah, one of the early MMOs, like 98 or 99 I think. First game you played with a $15 a month cost. I know there was MMOs before it too. Ha. Kinda don't want circuits going up there. They're just markers, not actual belts. There were UO clones. Yeah, it's actually, you're not entirely wrong there. I have some experience with the back end of what went on around that time. So, when DOS and what is that spaghetti? That is a balancer. When like DOS 3 to 6, or particularly DOS 5 and DOS 6 was around, and Windows 3.1, a company had to, well, companies like Microsoft, they always used to send license enforcers around to businesses to make sure they're using the software, you know, they've got the correct number of installs and everything. So they tally up the number of computers they're running, and then check to make sure, like, that they have the right number of licenses, so they check their license things. And so we used to have this cupboard that was just floor to ceiling boxes of DOS 5, because you had to have a license for each install. And because there was no license certificates at the time, like you get now, they had to have a box copy for each install that was on a PC. So there was 300 something at least, maybe it was 600 still in shrink wrap copies of DOS, discs and all, just to satisfy the licensing requirement. And then there was the Windows 3.1 licenses, and they came on printed cards instead of physical copies. And so as a result, there was a lot less of those. Like, I think there was only like a handful of sheets of those. And then you get into the more modern stuff. I think there was still a pile of Windows 95 store medias as well. Gotta love that legacy software, eh? Oopsie, too many. NT was the first volume, yeah. Or the later Windows 3.1.1s. Windows for Workgroups and NT. NT, there was only like, the box was there for a few boxes were there for the workstation installs and the server install. But as far as the actual license goes, it was, I don't know where it was. I think it was stored somewhere else. This was the thing I remember was the legacy software store. I just remember just the shelves and shelves of all the different old software licenses. Hey, Glacier Wolf's back. Welcome back. There wasn't any of the old license ISA cards or PCI cards. That used to be a thing as well, where you would have these plug-in cards for machines which were the license. I know a few people who have reverse engineered those. It was just some unknown glue logic. The software queried every now and then. Whoops. It's like the third time I've done that now. So 7. I'll put that there. Put that there. How about you go there? Yeah, they're USB dongles now. I believe the current AutoCAD, like the current AutoCAD stuff and CAD software, the license dongle actually goes into this the license server. From memory, that's how it was done. I can't remember now. I never dealt with licensing directly, that was someone else's problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're not connected to anything. Nor are you. Okay, I'll just check chat in a sec. Wonder who coined the term dongle. We had dongles out for copies of 3DS Max. What are we... I don't know how that was licensed. Dongle for Amiga 1000 PC in the late 80s. A friend of mine has because he's a music producer, or used to be a music producer, he has a dongle for... Now this is a weird one actually. Pro Tools, the dongle was this USB audio interface. It wouldn't start without it connected. But it needed custom drivers, which needed a very specific... It was like needed Windows XP Service Pack 1 specifically, I think. Otherwise it just blue screens when you try to start it up. Because it's tied to this very specific USB driver. Otherwise it just doesn't work. Attach the second mouse port. Huh. Alright, so that's that. Now, this one needs to move over. I don't know much about Amigas though. Never got into it. I actually think Amigas are a bit overrated. I think nostalgia is a little bit too strong when people talk about Amiga. There. And finally, there. I think it was the case of hardware outpaced software. Internet's pooping again. It's rude when it does that. Wait a minute. 2, 4, 6. Eh. That ain't right. Rude. As some would say. Rude. Who said you could go to sleep? It's not your turn to sleep. Alrighty. One of the big video card companies bought the rights to Amiga hardware. Sounds familiar, that. Couldn't remember, though. You can go there, and you can go there. And the encoder is overloaded, apparently. I think it lies. Amiga, yeah, they ran a lot of the early CGI stuff, but because it was like the Amiga era, then it became the SGI era. Like as soon as Amiga was the hot stuff of the 80s, but as soon as the 90s came along, that was pretty much the end of them. Because as soon as SGI hit the scene, or the serious SGI stuff, Amiga was just left for dead. Because you could tell if someone was running Amiga or Silicon Graphics. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Babylon 5, yeah, that's one of the classic things with Amiga. Alright, so that's copper connected. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might need a 7th going up. We'll see. Let's make some vertical sections. You can also tell the Silicon Graphics era too, while I think of it. So which two? Okay, so these two are going to be they're the circuits in. So pop that there, pop that there. I should actually align these too, hey. That'll make more sense. You gotta maintain that grid. Like so. Did I just miss again? Nope. Good. There we go. But I can move that up, which is actually good and beneficial. There we go. Company I invested about 20k to buy a risk-based system to render animation for television commercials. Decreased the render times from days to hours. Now you can do it in real time, yeah. So a Factorio streamer with a 4-lane bus wrapped around at the end to make 8-lane. Now that's a funny one. Yeah, it's down to productivity modules now. So I need this running. Looks like I need some roboport coverage here too. Okay then, if I want roboport coverage, let's give it some roboport coverage. You're off, dates. Have a good. Alright. I will have a good one and see you later. Oh, so many belts of circuits. So painful. What are you going to do with all these circuits? Oh, there's a rock in the way. The new old enemy. Okay. I could actually do some more of this too. Like so. Watch Root stream the other day? I saw some of it. Yeah, he did pop by in here earlier yesterday. He did pop by briefly yesterday. I was asking about mods. And he disappeared. I wonder if Auntie's still going. Nope, Auntie's done. Shred Guy's still going. Oh yeah, he's doing the Bob's Angels. Everyone's on the Bob's Angels now. I don't want to touch that. Stun in his chat bugging him. Are they telling him how to do it? How to do the job? What's the trouble with Auntie's chat needs to chill. Ah. Oh, being a pain again, were they? Ah. Oh. I can't run away from bots now. Whoops. There we go. I should, in theory, be pulling all this in. It isn't. That does slightly worry me. Oh, trolling. It's not good when that happens. I'm concerned about the throughput of this thing. In theory it is full throughput, but I'm concerned that it's not. I think I might be lying. I forgot exit Y, even if he didn't. That's rude. Oh no, just pulling through pretty smoothly now. It's 5k a minute. Okay, what I need to do is... I do have a circuits thing. What did I say? Blue circuits gets 34, advanced circuits gets 19. Wait a minute. 44347. Time to go check dinner again? Alrighty. It's not pain suffering because apparently you can't play Bobs without many cheat mods. Oh yeah, and they always call it necessary additions too. That's the bit that I really don't like. Now, I need to pull up the thingy again. Let's see. Advanced circuit, electronic circuit, gear wheel. Advanced circuit 31043. Requires 44347 electronic circuits. Uh, 44347. 44347. I'll change that over so you can actually see. I always forget. So that It's 9.2. Why was I thinking 7? What was copper plate? Because in theory there should be 9.2 for everything. Red 6, 13. It's 14. Yeah. Oh yeah, because of the copper wire productivity. So I actually need 9, not 7. Crap. 6.5 onto speed 1. I suppose I can do that. Stig 219, thank you for the follow. I'm just thinking right now. Thinking. I thought Bob's added warehouse. So did I. Doesn't Bob's have his own warehouses? So 9.5. So, or 18 belts go to advanced circuits, plus a splitter to separate out. I can do a 0.5 to speed 1 easily. Then I can send the other 0.5 to blue circuits. It's easy enough, easily done. Solar panel needs 2.1. Oh yeah, they all go lumped together. It's quite interesting though. Not as ridiculous as Factorismo. Or warehousing mod. Alrighty, so that changes a lot. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mistakenly, because I think that actually should be 9 as well. Let's pull up plastic. Because plastic, yeah, crap. Alright. Where does that terminate? There. It's a worry. Alright, let's bring this a bit closer, I think. Oh, let's see now. Oh, autosave. Testing a steam build idea from Meter Tin. Double stack boilers and double belt feed with buffers. Oh. That might actually be interesting. Where are we at? So, this was one of my current ideas which has limitations. But I suppose you could push through. How could you do that? If you could double up on the steam pipe. There's a few things. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that can push up into there, so 9. That's copper. Copper ore. 7, 8, 9. It's fine. An 8, 9 there is fine. It's actually workable. So I think it might be okay after all. I just need to do that. When I say that, I mean that, because it needs to take 4 more. Like so. Add a pipe in between the boilers for a gap, then you can run underground for a second set of engines. Ah! Huh. Get back in my pockets. Yeah. Hey, look at me, how's it going? Alrighty. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for speed modules. Actually, I do have on the numbers, if I just quickly switch back, I do have surplus. Like I could make that 6.5. Well, I could make that 7 actually, in theory. Actually no. It's not quite right. I didn't do the split off. So I need to send another belt there. So this one's got to go as well. So 3, 6, 7. Setting up a new multi-boot system. Fedora 26. Fedora already up to 26. Ridiculous. Yeah, so up here, there should be somewhere there should be a split off, like doing something like that. So half and half to either side. Switch that back. Okay. I'm going to pull this away quite a bit from the main dealio. Like so. That can be the half and half. I've done it before, I'll do it again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and finally number 6. Would it be cheaty and load this in 14 again? You can't backload. So once it goes, now that it's in 15, it's not possible to load in 14. So like, once this goes into 16, that's it. No going back. It's the same with any map. There's no rolling back versions. Okay. That's not the right button. Alrighty. Let's get some bulk undergrounds happening. So you go to there, you go to there. So. There. Surprised there's not a mod to revert belt pieces rather than the one that's talked about. Oh, the price change is ridiculous, isn't it? Just too much. That's plastic. Mr. G Point, thank you for the follow there. You go there. 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 These can be aborted. I think I pulled up one extra. It's just ingesting all of the circuits. There. I'm designing builds for Blue Belt. I haven't really done anything for Blue Belt since 14. Well, apart from the builds on this, but it's a long time ago now, when I originally did this base. Like, the circuit build's pretty old. Designed it nearly 6 months ago or something now. Okay. I don't even think that's half of it. Oh, maybe it is. Alright, let's finish it off. It's kind of crazy how much circuits this thing eats. Bring me the undergrounds. It's only 36 belts of circuits. Something stupid like that. Just checking. Yep, 19. 19 going there. There's actually, at this point, there's actually no room for red circuits to output, which is a bit of a problem. I think I might have to move red circuits up a bit. I was hoping there'll be room where the green circuits disappear, but looks like that's not going to happen. In saying that, there'll be a gap there. I could use the gap there, drop down there, and then drop into there. And then it could start in there. Possibly. So I'd almost fit a balancer in there. Or maybe there actually, but there is a problem in itself. We'll see. For now... Oh, I'm all out again. How many more? 2, 4. Found a mod that does it in a knockoff Russian mod portal. Did you see where the devs admitted the resource generation was a little off? Oh yeah, it was on last Friday Fun Facts. It's because copper overwrites iron. I always thought something was off, but I was assured that that wasn't the case. Because I've asked about that too. Hey, ya Kill Bill, number 2. Let's veer this thing upwards. And acrosswards. Oh. Let's deconstruct all this nonsense. $16 doesn't look like it has bombshells like nuclear, but it does look like it will be a great patch. Belts, generation, quality of life. Oh yeah, lots of graphics and quality of life stuff. There we go. Wait, is that all that's left over? Seriously? Serially? What is left over after 3? So 3 for solar panels, engines and radar. Inserters makes 4. 6 mining drills. 7.5 assembly 1. Okay. That's 36. There. 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 But then there's like 2, 4, 6, 7. I don't think that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. 93, 6, 7, 8.5. To the rest of the base. How does that work? Looking forward to the Red Desert stuff. How does it make any sense? Oh, I got 34 going to Blue Circus, that's why. not 36. Because in theory, blue circuits is sort of a spillover. Like this one, in theory, would actually share. There we go. Oh. Oh wait. There we go. So there's little details you don't have to worry about with bots. Like how everything distributes. Bots, it's so lazy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's all I need to finish the base off. There we go. Blab. Let's grab some pipe, collect acid up. Studying these. I think they're okay. I'll need some tweakage though. I need to get the red circuits into them still. It does concern me that I might need to move red circuits. That's a lot of movement. Oh. Speaking of, why isn't it actually making modules? What is it waiting on? Blues. Is it? You, where do you get your stuff from? There. Oh. I better tear this up then. Hey Willie TD, how's it going? Let's not be overly careless. Oh, autosave. I don't want all this junk. I'm gonna make a base with 4 yellow belts of iron. Science. I'll explain why it didn't make a hell of a lot of sense to say 4 yellow belts of iron. It's like, okay, that's like every base ever. Particularly if you read the Catherine of Sky guide. Oh, inventory full. And again. What's that going on there? Just came back from a birthday party. Ooh. Mostly sat at a campfire outside. It was awesome, and now a little drunk. And smelled like campfire, as you tend to when you're standing next to a campfire. Well, it sounds like you had good fun anyway. It's not something I've done for quite a while. Campfire party. Alright, that'll keep the bots busy for a little while. Hey, I hope well. So much deconstruction, are we rebuilding everything? Yes. We're going from 1,600 to 3,200. And so there is a new and improved smelting. So this has 96 blue belts of copper, 112 blue belts of iron, 16 blue belts of steel. So much smelting. Look at it all go. 68 belts of circuits. I'm expecting single-digit UPS. There's the new and improved Green River. I've got one of those ultra-compact balancers off Reddit. There's the rest of circuits. It's actually taken over an oil outpost. I had to pull it up. There's reds. And now we're currently working on getting blues plugged in so we can start finishing off modules. Wonder how many, oh yeah, they are producing. Heaviest user on the map? Pretty much, yes. What I should do is try and recover some. I mean, it's barely a drop as far as recovering modules go. Nope. I think I was sending them up here. Hey, that one's done. That one's done. Need some more. River become a bay now, yeah. Yeah. It's never really been mining, of course. So it makes sense that I haven't got the drills. This is the parts of the base that I haven't deconstructed yet. Oh. I don't want all this junk. Yeah, by the time they come back, I'll have already made double, at least. I'm making the productivity modules. It's alright. I don't want to get rid of those, actually. Clear those out. Gotta turn off those personal pots. Yeah, just need that button. Ah, there it is. I did run it. Let's bring ye down. Bloop, 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 blop, blip, blop, blip. Alright, that's got acid now. Is there anything else I can actually get rid of just yet? Oh, I kind of want to keep these until I actually need to deal with them. I suppose I'd get rid of the intermediate belts, though. This is all useless. And particularly, too, now that the base has been cleaned out. The storage. You can actually do this. Yeah. How is storage, actually? Pretty good. Ah, I'm out of copper ore in the base. You can start again. Hello, Farby Lord. How goes it? Oh yeah, this is cleaned out now. Wee blonk, 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 blonk. Did that connect? Yes, it did. Just sucking them up now. Release the ore stored in requested chest at the train unloaders. But it's meant to be there. Yeah, I've scooped up the rest. Like, because that goes into smelting. Which gets turned into circuits. And red circuits. I thought you were on there. Nah, that's actually permanent. The last unloader actually doubles as base clearing. Okay, it's get a bit of this old thing going. Eh. Yep. I think I actually pulled up too much before. There. What the hell's that? Alright, let's try this again. Comes a clong. There. And then there. And then there. And then there. And then somewhere there. In theory. That's a theory at least. It's possible some to end up in storage again. It is technically possible. Okay. It does for the most part do its job and pull stuff out. Does actually need that too. I should be consistent even. Put it where it should be. Ah, that actually lines up with the belt grid. That is good. Must line up with belt grid. So many to place. Yeah. Ah. There. Okay. Need the creative mode belt thing. Yeah, that would solve all problems. Makes you not move on belts. Let's go full creative mode. So I need something like that. What I should do is actually reverse it. I don't think there's enough room for this though. No, there isn't. I suppose probably use more UPS to use creative mode, you know, too. Like if you use the item sources, those things suck down UPS like crazy. Alright, so advanced circuits takes 8071, 3.3 belts. So 4 belts of reds come up here. There. How many pairs are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 2, 4, 6, 8. What was the name of the game External Play? It was, They Are Billions? I think it was. They Are Billions, yep. So I want to send 1, 2, 3, 4 belts up. 4. It does seem very good. There are areas where it does lack a lot of polish, though. Like the initial impression is it's very well presented for an early access game, but it does have issues. Could do something evil. Like that. There. Well, not there, actually. There. And then there, and then there. There we go. It's a little bit evil. I think we'll manage, though. That pipe's all charged up, is it? No? Interesting. Where's it coming from? So that's probably cut somewhere. Yes, there. There. Captain Bro, any suggestions for cleaning out nests of enemies? Depends on what state you're in. Early game, you can get away with... You want to get the machine gun damage and shooting speed up as quick as possible. Later on in the game, you want to try and work towards uranium ammo, like very late game. Before that, though, you want to try and get a tank going, and then gets the explosive cannon shells. I can't actually see tank. There it is. Yeah, cannon shells will get out of the way, will do the job for the most part. Then explosive ones. Hey Bartsy, how's it going? And then yeah, explosive cannon shells later on, they'll really obliterate bases. Missing an underground pipe. Fixed now. It is juicing up. So the other thing, I actually quite like destroyer captures. I don't really use them so much anymore, but once you get into behemoth territory, they are worth looking into. A little to the left. Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. As you were. Yeah, so these are worth looking into later on in the game. And these are a good alternative to atomic bombs, because these can get quite expensive. Hey, Angry Bunny. Yeah, got it. Don't underestimate flamethrower too. With a bit of damage upgrade on the flamethrower, it's pretty devastating. I pretty much avoid the shotgun completely, and just regular missiles. Lurking for 5 minutes. Ah, I see now. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. F is for fires that burn down the whole. U is for uranium bombs, is for N. N is for no survivors. Rip auto shotgun, yeah. It's just not what it used to be. It really depends on what state of the game you're in. Usually early game, I get away with the regular piercing ammo. Really good luck killing myself with nukes. So what did this need again? Needed... Advanced circuits, blues needed 3.3. It's about 3.1 per thing. In theory. In theory. What are these? 5.5. There's 2, 4, 6. I'm not counting the... Oh, 7. 2, 4, 6, yeah, 7. I know it's still sorted. .1 is a really crappy number. It is. .1, no, that's 3.14159. So, how many is it? 1 group, 2 group, 3 group. There's 42. You like how I use a deconstruction planner as a measuring tool? Definitely haven't had it go badly occasionally. Still unsatisfyingly accurate. What did I say it was? Already forgotten. .42. Okay, so that's 1386. No, it isn't. It's 2000. Oh, crap. That's a lot more. Maybe it was only the first three that actually mattered. What is that, 108? That's 4989. What was the processing unit? 556. So it is actually this. 126, that sounds about more like it. Yeah, 58, that's it. So it was the N one that wasn't, the N one was the one that doesn't technically count. There comes a calculator, yes. Always. Had lots of oopsies in creative. Okay. Well, actually, out comes this crap. So... $35. So white. 21, 28. Uh, 35. Doesn't seem right. Yeah, it's 2. I think I'm derpitling. In theory, 35 of those would eat that many. So orange is still the best color text? Always. I must be missing something obvious. I might grab a refill on water and bathroom break and such. Work was reviewing some of my spreadsheets which were all white on black. Yeah, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a minute or so. Don't go too far. I need it to be a Google Sheet. I'm getting more than 75 blues a second. Uh-huh. Ooh, kinda well, thank you for the host there. Thank you very much. And welcome to Madness. Squared. Do you like green circuits? Cause there's gonna be a lot of green circuits. More faster? Hehe. Oh, it'll be more faster, alright. More faster, more slower. Now, if only I could headache out this thing. My mind is telling me this should take 3.1 each, because it's divided up into threes. So I don't know why it's not... So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should do things. What those things are exactly, I'm not sure. But it'll do things. But it doesn't have a fourth belt. It needs... The fourth belt is the 0.1. Painful, I know. So... There. Might need to reduce it down to here, give myself maximum space. Oh. That's inconvenient. 4 AM here. Alright, good night then. No, there's no fourth. So for each one of these, it needs to receive a... yeah, it's split up into 3 groups of 3, because there's 9 total. Or do you mean... Do you mean the output? So 1, 2... Oop. Because the output is star. So that's the last one. There. Brain's trying to understand there's 3.1 inputs with 3 belts. Yeah. See that 49-inch Samsung screen loose for LinkedIn Discord? No, I haven't looked at that yet. So, what is it? Blue circuits needs 3.3 belts of advanced circuits, which is 8,071 total. Which means it needs 1.1 belts per group of 3. So 1, 2, 3 there is 1.1 blue belts. 1.1 and 1.1 here. Which of course makes perfect sensibles. Now, so I need something that does 2 to 3. That's more sensical. 14-inch curved. Oh, there's another curved one, is it? It's basically 1 belt plus a spillover. I probably shouldn't be pulling those up. That goes there. There. 1, 2, 3. For a 1 to 3, you want 1 to 4 that's rounded back. What does that... What does for the other version work? Just far? Sentence fragment error? It's actually overbuilt anyway. So in theory it should only need 1. Fourth belt, couldn't you use 1 extra belt and split amongst the others? That's pretty much what I'm looking to do. Come to think of it, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, why does it have to be 9? That's the real problem. The problem is it's 9. So, because then otherwise I'll do 2 per thing. So what is it? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then awkward 1. I suppose that'd work too. Let's do that instead. So that is... I think it's actually the same no matter where I put the splitter. One of the masterminds from Exterminator, yeah, the one who basically designed Exterminator's base. Because we all know Exterminator didn't design it, it's all Hopewell. Isn't that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should be 3. Or am I being overly harsh? Cough, cough. Just make sure he knew how to signal things. Yeah, he won't pull up the signal spam, which is actually kind of ruining his train network. Or it's not helping, I should say. Oopsie. Eh. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's 3. Wait a minute. Use Fallen Sun's method of signaling chains everywhere. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. And this one has to be 4. So this one needs the splitter on it. There. He was involved and did the heavy lifting, and then when I left him on his own, he screwed it all up on the signalling. Yeah, that signal spam is quite bad for the switcheroo. And also the no pathing in the switcheroo actually ruins it, because trains can't see no pathing trains. That's the only flaw in the design. In an otherwise perfect design. Because with the signal spam leading up to the switcheroo, as soon as a train sees that, them seeing a no pathing train doesn't matter, and that they can't path through a no pathing train. It's the yeah, it has a few repercussions because it's not as efficient as it could be in theory. It's not that big of a deal though. It does have an interesting effect with... Oh. Where the hell am I placing this thing? Probably there. I guess that works. You go there, and you go the 1, 2, and then there to there. And that should do it. Some of the signal spam was screwing around in creative with testing trains moving faster. And then moving at a faster rate. Huh. Oh, hang on. Ah, hell. Ballsack and hairy things. And spiders. Here we go. Did you ever find out about the fact there's no tanks in the Switch? Yeah, I know about that. I know, I got the mod. Faster train crashes server. Seems like a slight issue. How long does this thing go for? What are you also missing? Plastic. Plastic? Why has plastic stopped? I probably broke it. I thought I missed that belt. Apparently not. Oops, random belt there. Nope, I definitely tore it up. By accident. Oh yeah, and he wouldn't have been about doing a circuit-based one too. Because he doesn't like circuit-based stuff. You can go too. There we go. Past the underground just moves. Just about the switcheroo. There's so much empty space now. It's ridiculous. Oh. Gotta catch up with a flow of plastic. Oh, the request for modules has slowed right down. That's done otherwise. It's almost done. We joke around, we're going to do the 10k base in 16. Empty space, it'll fill with undergrounds. Nothing surer. I don't think you'll be able to get much more UPS. You might be able to push it to 6, but I'm not too confident you'll be able to get much more out of it. Ah, there's plastic. Plastique. Loop. Loop. Moop. Floop. And out comes the circuits. Embracing the loops. That's actually quite an interesting one. It's not wrong, but it's interesting. I shouldn't bother with that. And there we go. I'm surprised you didn't use through unloads for, or roll through unloads for the smelting instead of switcheroo. Would have made more sense. As far as I know, there's no changes to trains. Yeah, that makes perfect sensibles. There we go. Do you mean on-site smelting? It's funny actually how much Exterm's been arguing against it. It's also pretty amazing how far up into the mining productivity is now. It's because you've seen the Reddit base, isn't it? Seen the light. Where does... so it has to be here-ish. I might reach by substation actually. How much am I producing? 641. It's not small. By no means. Ah, there's no port rubber coverage here. There we go. Still can't fathom 400 million ore patches you can get with a 20-minute train ride. It turns out that if you make patches absurdly rich enough, anything works. We're kind of at the point where the base is self-sustaining. Like, it can produce modules for itself now. And is producing modules for itself. Speaking of, how many circuits? 34,000. Everything was non-modified RSO. The 15's scaling versus distance just turned it up to just ridiculous levels. It really did. Alrighty. Let's do a bit more of this. Seeing as though I've got the undergrounds for it now. And the base has undergrounds too. Oopsie. There we go. So many undergrounds. Yeah, so I gotta paint the undergrounds down. Found the conversation about direct mining into trains. Wait a minute, you can fit 4 miners around a cargo wagon each. 51,000 per minute. Can the math god. That actually, I had wondered about that. I never tested it though. Yeah, and these just keep on going too. There we go, that's where it starts, I think. Yeah, that's where stone is. So all that is just iron. How much more will this consume per hour? Per hour? I have no idea. It's 400,000 iron ore per minute. In a Purdy, all this bank of just undergrounds. It's not stupid at all. So that's copper to circuits, iron to circuits, circuits coming out. I'm still concerned this has to go up. You multiply that by 6, there you go, 400,000 by 60. So it's 4 million by 6. Are you including military? I am. I hate oil. I've got to connect all this up too. Oh, it just never ends. 24 million. 2.4 million. Oh. I have no undergrounds anymore. I'll just stand here. How's this doing? Oh, it's got the goods. Underground greens. Have to underground. I know, this probably... Realistically, this is probably... Having all this exposed is going to be like 10 UPS on its own. Be interesting to see the difference in 16. But in 16, having all this exposed belt will cost render time more than anything. The old one didn't actually cost that much. It actually cost just as much in render time as it did in actual UPS. Okay, here can come the belts. Hey, DNA. Most of the issues in the renderer, yeah. There we go. There. Just need the other one now. So which one's actually off-grid? One of them's off-grid, deliberately. I can't remember which one. I think it was the ore plates going in. I was going to say ores going in, but that's not right. Yeah, it's the plates going in. Although technically they all have their own grid. Have I looked at Skitty Skylines? Factorio flow management has helped a lot when City Skylines traffic. Nothing. I generally don't think anything can help with City Skylines traffic. It just is what it is. A horrific mess. I could jump into that at some point too. Make that another thing I can do. I've been talking about doing different games, and I keep coming back to Factorio though. Stupid wooden chest. How dare you clog belts when you spend all that time keeping beta bases away. SimCity 3000. I don't have any of the newer packs, I only have Snowfall. Civil engineering game, therefore it's concrete and I-beam. I think Shred Guy's about to finish. Give me my bells. He migrated after Factorio, after launching the first rocket. Didn't feel to play. Oh really? You didn't want to improve on what you already done, or does it just feel like, okay, I've done that game, next one? The motivation to build on beyond the rocket just wasn't there, was it? The base size measure, one would think you'd have a large belt factory. Well, I did upgrade the underground production. Play 3 to 5 games to the first rocket and rest felt like spinning tires. Ah, okay. And I saw Mega Base 1. That's what it does to you. Not to say Spin Tires is a bad game. I actually don't like Spin Tires. It's a style of game that doesn't interest me though. Where's a Roboport? Let's bring the network over here. Strive for breaking the game without breaking yourself. Good luck with that. The devs are trying to make it difficult. Well, we've sort of succeeded so far. Like the planning process, so do I. I'm more about that planning. Three to 5 months ago, it seemed the general consensus. It still is. I'm just defying convention. Yeah, it always will be. It is in 16. Yeah, I made a self-imposed goal. Just to make it interesting. There they are. Hey, Crazy Death. One entity carrying 4 items. Yeah, it always is. What's the target for this map? 3,200 signs per minute. Infinite signs. Being belts also, getting there and maintaining it will take forever. Like I did doing the other half. The original. Hey, Shred Guy! Captain on the bridge. Shred Nation's coming in to shred chat. Cover your fingers. Hide your fingers behind your back before they shred them. You don't want to lose them. Hey, Shred Guy. Number 99, how's it going? How did Bugzilla treat you? Did you is she a harsh mistress, or have you tamed her? Four hours longer than it should. That's quite a lot longer than it should have. Yeah, it's actually, I'm getting hungry, which is late. Bugzilla started coming in threes. Oh, a threesome. A bit too much company, eh? Here I am just arguing with underground belts endlessly. Something about making Logibots not have HP targetable by bugs. Oh, that was that performance thing, which may or may not actually be a thing, because the preliminary wasn't as good as hoped. Huh. Wait a minute. Am I missing a belt? Or am I off by one? I am off by one. Uh-oh. So that comes up there. Oh. Oh, I know why. I know why. I got this. Hang on, I got this. Time to wheel it up and tear it down more and move it one tile. I know what it is. It's the odd belt. It hasn't been flipped. Oh. Hey, Dinvik. Unplayable reroll. See this here? That should be over there. Same here, it should be over there. It should be in the center. I've kind of been missing Stern Blanefred guy. How's the logistics network doing? It's going down. Still got a few. Delicious belt. External's being killed by zombies all day. Do you know, the first video I saw of that game, they got so much further than Exterm ever did on all of his rerolls. I don't know why that is. Like, they were just derping out just as much, but got a lot further. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. There he is. Maybe they're better, maybe. They may have had a different version too. What happened to the other 98 shred guys? Did they abandon the SS Incontinence? The crew... there's a concern. Is the crew of the SS Incontinence derelicting their duty? Abandoning their post? It's a punishable offence, isn't it? They should be reprimanded. They got shredded. Or are they all off fixing the shredder after it overheated again? 99 was the first year I got my first computer. Ooh, only 99. Hockey. Well, it's coming together. Can't wait to see it in action. Neither can I, really. Now... yeah, this should be over here. Like that. I think we're all keen to see what the UPS is. Ah. Wait a minute. There. I was like, there has to be an error somewhere. There it is. 18.99. Let's see. Or rather, what UPS is not. We all want to see the resulting burning, crash, the game crashing and burning. Probably even, would it crash even? It's not likely to crash, in saying that. There we go. Have to notice we're at 60 FPS, yeah. And guess the base is off. Doesn't help that I still feel beacons are cheaty. I don't... How, though? Unless it's like bobs or beacons or something. Okay. So... you go through there. They're decent. Yeah, they are pretty expensive. Or 50 and done. Because like you can't put productivity in them. Most everything in the game is... it's basically all just magic. I mean, how the hell do the rockets launch? Because they're made of steel. Steel isn't exactly the lightest material in the world. I always imagine the plastic as a kind of placeholder for carbon fibre or other composites. And the steel is just the moulding, composite moulding. It's not actually launched by the ship, the rocket silo. Damn it all. Underpowered water pumps, massive water deposits on the surface, yeah. All these things are perfectly sensible. Avoid those two. I don't know, how often does the topic of powering water pumps come up? Because it's pretty obvious that they need to be unpowered. Otherwise it doesn't make any sense. So much can be gleaned out of reality. Sometimes you have to put a little fantastic... That's right, because you don't play a game for realism. Because there's a reason why playing the game is to escape reality. If you put too much reality back in, it would be boring. There we go. There's some redneck sucks on the end of a hose. Yeah. I've noticed that with a lot of Skyrim mods. Apart from the graphical ones, which are just anime themed. I'll leave it at that. Ooh, Clown Town with a raiding party. How's it going, Clown Town? How's the speed run? And the host for 57 viewers. Haha! Raiders! Let's see the raiders. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Yay, Jimmy John, Red Slot. Brutus TV. Power, Jimmy John. Where's the other 10? Oh, there's 9. Ah. Why isn't that working? Shred guy. First raid. Really? Only first? I thought you'd done more than that. Some previously. As I can tell, I need to work on the config for the in Streamlabs. It's still all default. It should be the same as hosting. I thought I set it up. Obviously not. Hold fast! JGA 620, thank you for the follow there. And welcome. Welcome. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm plugging this into the wrong one. I suppose I should explain what's going on too for those who have just got here. That pop-up when the raid started was broken. So, this is my red belt mega base. Only I've started expanding it from 1 red belt of each science pack to 2 red belts of each science pack. And as you can see, it's quite big. There's 96 blue belts of copper plate along here. That's the output of smelting. 112 blue belts of iron plate. And then 16 blue belts of steel plate. Over here where we are right now is green circuits. Each one of these, it's 4 modular factories, or 4 modules producing green circuits. Each one produces 17 belts of green circuits, which comes together here. So here's 36, and then 68 belts of green circuits. As you can see, some of it's kind of running. And there's the other half of it here. It actually took over an oil outpost. I'm that far in the wilderness now. Red circuits. I've currently only done up to circuits so far, but I'm still connecting everything. It's like there's red circuits, there's speed ones, and there's processing units. Ooh, Baba with a sub. Thank you very much. When you're already subbed. I'm sure that's not the first. Or was it the Twitch Prime thing? But yeah, so here is all the belts so far. All that is just copper to the greens? No? Oh, I thought you were. Oh no, it's the bits thing. And then, that's why I was confused. And then the iron plate here goes to circuits. And yeah, just got to fill all these belts in. That's the first thing. Or the first task. Nearly done though. And dit. There we go. That's correct now. Well, it'd help if I do this. There we go. Never with Twitch. Ah, right. It hasn't changed much. Oh, yeah. Rail World or Death World, yeah. I'm actually done with Death Worlds. They need moving because of the iron plate coming in. Set the certificate. Let's get rid of you. Just gonna slip in there. Slip it in there. And that'll do it. So I need something like that, and a bit of that. And RSO. Assume this was default, but default RSO. Or it was modified RSO, but default generator settings. It's very heavily modified RSO. Oopsie. Actually, is that full length? No, it isn't. Does this map have a lot of trains spread out? Ores, yes. Although I have moved out kind of. Like, the ores are not that spread out. Like, there's a lot of copper and iron patches up here, and there's actually a lot of oil up here too. But I sort of mine selectively. Like, I'll do a few here and there, and then I'll do like a bunch out here. But as you can see, like, there's a lot of ores mined out here. There was actually quite a bit in there. There was a huge iron patch either side of the power plant. Power plant's actually sitting on. There was coal, iron, and copper here at one point. In there. That's all gone. There was an iron patch in there. But yeah. I'm not so interested in trains getting resources from long distances. So there's quite a lot of patches fairly close together. For me, this is pretty well good enough. And combined with the mining productivity, I don't need to expand that often now. Like this here, I set up in version 13, these outposts. That patch I've only just started mining this game, and there's this patch here has been mining since version 12. Same with this patch, coal patch over here. I've been mining this patch since 12, and that's why it's got fast inserters and it's all over the place. Because they're pre-13 trains there. After I set up new mines, not very often because of mining productivity. It really helps. Mining productivity, yes, it is the hero. Really is, isn't it? Let's realign this now. Brutafas! Well, let's try Brutarius TV and give it a low there. I'll stop pretending to try and say it and get it right. Pre-13 trains. Yes, this base is from March of 2016. Version 12.25. Isn't mining productivity up to like level 20, I think it is? Isn't infinite? 15. So yeah, you can get up to 15 without infinite. It starts with red-green research, I think. Oh, that works. The map's been a thing as long as I've played the game. I set this map up for long play and it's delivered. It has delivered on the long play ability. Looks like you've been going for 4 hours now. How much longer? I'll cry when the stream ends. I'll cry if the stream ends as I start. I actually do need to stop soon. To eat and such. Now. They're covered. They are covered quite nicely. Not exterminator can push through. I've been pushing through for 2 hours now. Pushing past lunch was... Well, 12 o'clock was nearly 3 hours ago. So that should go there. This should still line up. And it does. So... that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Wait, 8? Aha! You should go up there. 12 noon. It's Sunday afternoon. Hockey. I actually guessed that right. Oh wait, I can't make that longer. See around just a bit more so you can start the next day streaming. There, I really do need to stop soon. Oopsie, you're a bit high. There we go. Okay. You go there. I still need to fix that too. I need to transverse that thing too. Traverse, not transverse. IR grammar. In the goodness. Often he's doing his first MP speedrun tomorrow. Oh yeah. First one in a while, isn't it? Is nuclear worth it? Yeah. Definitely worth it. Okay, I've filled in there nicely. Very good alternative to solar or steam. It's not as hard as it seems to get into too. Yeah, and I sure as hell can't be bothered with a ridiculous solar field. Okay, you go there, there, and there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hang on. I needed those. It's like the 4th time I've done that. There we go. Oop. Ah, that's the next run. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, if you're just going for the rocket, it's not worth it. But if you're just going for the rocket, you're not really getting the full experience of the game. Yeah, bots. Oh, hello. There we go. Oh. Can't talk into why go past rocket launch. Where are my belts at? The real question is, where's my lubricant at, apparently? What am I up to? I'm up to 7,600 rocket launches. I just keep on giving. My other goals for this map is to have the steam power run entirely off solid fuel. That was an old version 12 goal. Not so much now. The other goals for this map is to have the mining trains fully automated, so they're controlled by a circuit network. Nuclear's controlled by a circuit network. Hours of fun, learning all this stuff. Why can't Factorio be more engaging for a 2 to 3 year old? Got to entertain them. To entertain them. That's harsh. Okay. Do more train stuff? I like train stuff. I need this stuff working to... I need to... Think of it this way, this is the formality... This is some formality stuff that I need to do to get back to the trains. It's an annoying side thing. There we go. It's copper connected. Still need to do iron. Bauschmord. I think that's how you say it, but thank you for the follow. Yeah, something like that. Have you played with performance of rocket fuel turbines or as nuclear? Nuclear pretty much kills it. Green belt looks a little off. It won't be a perfect mirror. Stupid. It really is. Need to make this channel a mature audience only. Really? Is that bad? How would I ever get away with Minecraft? Been watching anti-built train stations. Oh, yes, this one does go here. It's 2, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Why is Mojo planning on adding a nudity mod? Is Avatar constantly streaking? What's the big Mojo of greens going through? That's, yeah, it's a balancer. It's one from Reddit. It's a compact. Oh, that reminds me. Where is it? There it is. One error. That. There. It's the only thing I can find wrong with it. Okay. Let us drop this here. I see you backwards, undergrounds. Just dip it backwards, undergrounds. Nope, I'm not on. There it is. I saw it, then I lost it. Oh, there's a power pole over there. Oh. Ah, there we go. Oh. Yay, oh. There we go. It's low on lubricant, isn't it? Yeah. I just need the base running. Need it, it's got plastic. What's it waiting on? Sockets. Okay then. I can give it circuits. Give it all of the circuits it needs, or ever wants. That's curious. Oh, right. So I actually grabbed the wrong one. Do you balance for full throughput? I balanced just to maintain. What am I thinking of? My brain's gone. It's like, nope. It balances for maintaining throughput consistently. Which is something that the green circuits is allergic to. It's mainly the uneven drain of the different builds upsets it. It was supposed the original build burn minus instead of sleep. They should, I think. Would be some oversight that would surprise me. It's mostly pulling from that one. Oh, well, it's got red flowing again. Let's get the blues flowing again. It's getting nothing. Showa's got the pump on it. Interesting. I really am going to have to rebuild the refineries to be better. They're crap at the minute. Just taking the tiniest dribble out of it. That's a bit of a sticking point, isn't it? Running out of undergrounds and not having the lubricant to continue. I could use some petroleum tanks. I made it modify the oil to actually switch smartly. But it's sort of made to be always running. But the circuits are mostly in, or the output's in, the copper's in. Just need to do iron and then that's that. Oh, and that bit there. The actual connections to the smelter. The other thing I need... it is done, really. Just connect up the tracks properly. And then that's the copper done. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. I was hoping... yawning intensely. I was hoping to get a bit more progress with this, though. I was hoping to have this all filled in. I'm not quite sure. Now it's all moving. Stuff here to... not to turn on copper. Oh yeah, I've got to convert all the train outposts over too. Ah, it's all the scooped up plastic, that's what it is. I forgot about that. Yeah. As I say, the oil refinery is made or no matter what, it needs to be running for it to actually work. It's the case with any Factorio oil refinery. Yeah, who is stupid? Time conditions, yeah, to keep them moving. I had problems with full load unload. Same with these, they're just inactivity based. And these too. Otherwise the thing jams up. So I just keep them moving. Let's actually start using a little bit. Using a tiniest little amount of lubricant. I suppose I could just put a petroleum gas tank on each of these. I just don't want to go over there. Oh, there's some undergrounds. Guess I will get some more done. I guess the statement was rhetorical. What to research after automation? Logistics. It's usually logistics one. Basically always go for assembly machine 2, because that's the first one where you can really automate the factory, fully automate the factory. Okay. Which electronics is the filter inserter? It's a good question. That one. It's automation. Oh, it's long inserters automation. Logistics was fast inserter, that's right. And you're missing a few modules. Still missing 1,200. I need to get consuming more. Need to get to be consuming more plastic and other petroleum products. I think I'll save it for next time though. I need to eat and such.